my name is Morgan and I am a certified group fitness instructor for Penn State Campus Recreation Fitness and Wellness. So I'm coming to you here today from the storage unit in my basement. Obviously not ideal, but we're all working through really weird times right now. And I'm here to bring you a bar workout that you can do pretty much anywhere in your house. At home, comfort of your own space. Just make sure that you do have a nice open area. If you have to move any furniture out of the way, make sure you do that. Other than that, really all you'll need are comfortable clothes to work out in, and then I'll be using an ab mat. It's not completely necessary if you have like a towel or really anything that's comfortable for you to be standing on. I will say most people prefer to do bar barefoot. You can wear sneakers if you want. If you decide to wear socks, just be careful what you're standing on. We don't want anyone slipping, so just be aware of that. And then if you have light hand weights, definitely don't go over 3 pounds. If you don't have hand weights, you can use pretty much anything around the house. Think like water bottles, books, canned goods. Just take a lap around your house, see what you can find, but again, keep it pretty light, between 1 and 3 pounds. In bar class, we use the principles of intensity overload, so that involves using either just our body weight or really light weights and doing that movement for a long period of time to really heat up the muscles, and that's what's going to really tire them out. So as we're going through this workout, feel free to modify anything. Just make sure you are listening to your body throughout. If you feel any pain, discomfort, shortness of breath, or dizziness, stop what you're doing right away. Take a break, grab some water. Feel free to have water on hand. Take breaks whenever you need. I'm not going to play music during this class. Usually we use BPM, but we're going to try it out without the music today, see how it works. Since you probably wouldn't be able to hear it anyway, but feel free to play your favorite workout playlist in the background while this is playing, really anything that motivates you. But let's get ready, get started, and get ready to have some fun. All right, so I placed my hand weights to the side. We won't be using them until a little bit later. Again, we don't have BPM today, but we're gonna try to stick to the same tempo, so just follow my movements. We're gonna start with a march on our right foot. So starting to pick up those legs, pretty good pace here. You can start to pump those arms nice and strong, driving those knees up towards your chest. Go ahead, take some shoulder rolls to the back of the room, loosen it on up, and then bring it to the front. Start to pick up those knees, drive them up towards your chest. Make sure you're keeping your chest nice and open, shoulders down and away from those ears. In 4, 3, 2, we're gonna take it to a step knee, so step and knee. So reaching your arms up overhead, pretend like you're pulling down 2 imaginary ropes from the ceiling, and again, driving those knees up towards your chest. And again, this is bar class, so this is a dance-inspired class. If you wanna start to point your toes, you can go ahead and do that to make it a little bit more dancey. If you're not comfortable with that, that is totally okay. You don't have to do that. Awesome. Go ahead, take out those arms, keep those feet moving. We're gonna take it into a kick. So sweeping motion with those feet right out in front. Again, if you wanna point your toes at this time, you can, but that's not absolutely necessary here. Just whatever makes you comfortable. So starting to warm up those legs, warm up those hip flexors. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and last one, narrow squat here. We're down, lift up, down and up. Awesome. So make sure that weight is in those heels, sending those glutes to the back of the room, keeping those chests up tall. Couple more like this. Awesome. We're gonna hold this next one down at the bottom, holding here. Glance down real quick, make sure those knees are in the same direction as those toes, and we should be able to tap out those toes. So go ahead, do that here, still sinking low. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, back to down and up. We go down, lift up, down and up. Awesome job. So starting to feel that heat in those legs. Make sure you have some room to the side of you. We're gonna start to take it to the side. So 4 more like this. 3, 2. Again, hold this one down at the bottom. We're gonna step out that left foot over, over, all the way wide, and then scoop it all the way in together. So out, 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 together, out, 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 together. Sink low in that standing leg, together, out, 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 together. 4 more. 3, 2. On this last one, we're gonna hold in that wide stance. Hold out wide. Sink nice and low. Relax those shoulders down and away from those ears. Go ahead, reach your arms to either side. From here, we're gonna keep our lower body still sinking nice and low, and we're just gonna reach our arms to opposite sides of the room. So reach, reach. Really using that core to move your upper body to the side. So starting to engage that core, trying to keep your arms as still as possible, keeping those hips and those legs still, just using that core to shift you right and left. Awesome. 4 more. 3, 2. Hold that squat position. Coming back this time, whichever leg we didn't do the first time, we're gonna sweep it in, step it out, 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 and in, out, 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 together. You guys got the hang of it now. We already saw this on the other side, but remember, sinking low in that standing leg, out, 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 together. 4 more like this, and in. Stepping out wide, and in. Last one, hold that wide position. So find your way into that wide squat, sinking low here. Reach those arms out. We're gonna pivot to the side, bring those hands together into a lunge, and then go ahead, lunge it down, plant your arms on the ground. We're gonna open up to one side, and then plant that arm down, open up to the other side. Make your way back to a standing position, open up to that squat, and then open to whichever side you were on the first time. Lunge it down, and then same thing, open up to the one side, and then open it up to the other side. Coming back up, squat here. 1 more time to each side, lunge position, open those arms. Come back to center, last time on this side. Stretch out that spine. And then meet me back in center. We're gonna put those together a little faster. So lunge, center, center. Really heating up those legs, getting nice and warm. 4 more on each side. Last 3. 2 more. Final one here. Awesome. Go ahead, stand it on up. Bring those feet so your heels are touching, and then step them out so they're about shoulder width apart, and our toes are gonna be pointing to opposite corners of the room. So this is our second position, but you can just call it a regular squat for today. Just consider it like a bar squat. From here, curve those, tuck those hips under. We're gonna go down, lift up, down and up. So option here, you can keep your arms on your side, you can keep them out in front. If you want to get fancy, you can go up overhead, you can bring your arms out and in. Really whatever makes you most comfortable. I'm not a dancer, so I'm gonna keep my arms by my side, but again, do whatever you feel is right for your body here today. So again, straight up and down movement, nice flat back, engaging that core. So we don't want to be leaning our chest forward, and we're not sending our glutes to the back of the room like we usually do with a squat. So going straight up and down, think about stacking those shoulders right over those hips. Head and spine and neck stay nice and tall. Down, lift up. Think about squeezing those glutes, squeezing those inner thighs as we stand up. Awesome. Down and up. 4 more like this. 3, 2, hold this next one down at the bottom. Tiny 1-inch movements here, as small as we can make them. We're up and up and up. Last 4, 3, 2, back to down and up. We go down, lift up, down and up. Awesome. Holding strong here. I know those legs are starting to talk to us. We are nice and warm already. Awesome. Moving on to the end of this first segment. 4 more like this. 3, 2, hold this next one down at the bottom. We're gonna step that one leg in to first position. So heels are nice and close, toes still pointing out to opposite corners of the room. Glance down real quick while those knees are bent. Make sure they're pointed in the same direction as those toes. Hold here, and we go down, lift up, down and up. So you'll notice you don't have quite the same range of motion as we did in that second position, but still sinking down as low as we can. Down, lift up, down and up. 4 more like this. 3, 2, hold this next one down at the bottom. Step that same leg back out to second. We're down and up, down and up. So whichever leg you stepped out and in, we're gonna keep stepping with that same leg. We're gonna start to put these 2 moves together. 4 more like this. 3, 2, step that leg back in for 4, 3, 2, that leg steps on out. Last 2, 1, step it in just for 2, step it out. We have 2, so holding this pattern of 2s back together, in, step it out, 2, back together. Get ready to single it out. Here we go. So we're out, together. We step out, together. Awesome. So holding this pattern, keeping that strong form, making sure we're still going straight up and straight down. Starting to feel that standing leg heat up. From here, we can start to speed up the movement. So taking out that space in between the moves. Awesome. Picking up that tempo, feeling those legs really heat up. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already starting to sweat here. So holding on, just about 15 more seconds, putting these 2 moves together. Awesome. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Narrow squat, down, lift up, down and up. Awesome. So starting to stretch out those legs. 4 more like this. 3, 2, hold this one down at the bottom. Whichever leg you didn't step out the first time, that's the leg we're gonna step out this time. So step out wide into that second position. We're down, lift up, down and up. We've seen this on the other side. You guys probably can guess what's coming next, so we're gonna go into it a little bit faster. 4 more like this. 3, 2, and 1. Step it in. 4 here. 3, 2, and 1. Step it wide for 4. 3, 2, doubles here. So we're in. Last 1. Step it out for 2. And 1. Step it together. Down and up. Step it out. Awesome. Hold strong. Step it out. We're gonna single it out right here. So 1 in and 1 wide. In and out. In and out. Awesome job. Remember, holding onto that form Even when we start to feel it in that standing leg, when it starts to get a little bit tired, hanging on here. A few more like this. And then when you're ready, go ahead, speed it up. Take out that pause in between the two movements. Still making sure we're keeping that strong form here. But we're gonna be here for 20 seconds. Awesome. Holding strong. Keep those chests up tall, still sinking low in those squats. We have 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Go ahead, stand it on up, shake it out. We're gonna pick up those hand weights or whatever you have on hand with you. If you don't have weights at all, that's fine as well. You can just do the movements without weights, but find your way back into that first position. From here, we're gonna come down and up, down and up. Place those arms out in front of you, and we're gonna send it forward, bring it back, forward and back. So matching the movements with our arms and our legs. Down and up, down, lift up. Making sure we're going at a fast enough tempo that we are keeping up this pace here. So we do want this to be challenging for us. So if you want to go a little bit faster than I'm going, feel free. But again, if you need to stick with my pace or if you need to go a little slower, that is totally okay as well. Down, lift up, down and up. 4 more like this. 3, 2, we're gonna hold this next one down at the bottom. Holding here, reach those arms out in front. We're gonna lift them to our shoulders, back down, shoulders, back down. Holding those arms out in front so that they're parallel with the ground. Come up, lower down. Keep those heels pressed into the ground, sinking low in that squat. Don't cheat yourself today, you guys got it. Last 4, 3, 2, hold this squat position. Bring those arms back down. We're down, lift up. Back to serving that platter. Same thing we were just doing. Reach out and in, out and in. For 4, 3, 2, hold this one down at the bottom once again. This time we're gonna lower down halfway. Come down, lift it up. Awesome. Down, lift up. So again, bring those arms so they're parallel to the ground. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those arms at center. When we add those squats, we're gonna go into a full bicep curl. So we're down, lift up, down, lift up. So I'm bringing those weights all the way down by our sides and up towards our shoulders. Keep your biceps and the upper part of your arms from your elbows up nice and close to the side of your body. So you can pretend like you're from your elbows up to your shoulders are glued to your sides here. So you can only move those forearms. Awesome. 4 more. 3, 2, last time, hold this one down at the bottom. We're gonna do tiny little pulses. Keep that weight in those heels. Press those weights up. You guys got it. Tiny 1-inch movements. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, stand it up. We're gonna give those legs a little bit of a rest. Reach those arms out to the side. We're gonna make tiny little circles to the front of the room. So arms out in a T position. Keep those shoulders relaxed, but still lifting those arms and engaging those shoulders. So keep the shoulders down and away from those ears, but still feeling that work on them. If you feel your back starting to arch, you can go ahead and stagger that stance. From here, go ahead, reverse the direction of those circles, so sending them to the back of the room this time. You guys got it. And we're here for 4, 3, 2, keep those arms in that T. We're gonna bring our arms in, send them out. Bring them in and send them out. Awesome job. Keeping a nice light grip on those weights or whatever we are hanging on to today. Awesome. So like I said at the beginning of class, even though we're using light weights, we're doing a lot of reps. So those weights are gonna start to feel a little bit heavier than when we first started out with our workout. So thinking about that control, thinking about the movement, imagine you're sliding those weights across a table. Nice straight line. Last 2. And last one, hold those arms out in that T. We're gonna bring them up to a field goal position and then send them back down. Lift up and down. Lift for 2, down for 2, lift, 2, lower, 2. You guys got it. Holding strong. 4 more like this. Last 3, 2. On this one, we're gonna hold those arms in that field goal position, bring those elbows in, and this time we're gonna send them down in front and lift them back up. Lower down in front and lift them back up. I'm gonna stagger my stance. Remember, if that back's starting to arch, take that option here. Keep those biceps raised. I know you wanna drop them down, but holding strong. Think about keeping that upper arm parallel with the ground. Weights go straight down. Don't let those elbows open up to the sides. Last 4. You guys got it. Hang on here. 3 more. Final 2. And last 1. Go ahead, bring those weights back up into field goal position. Last move, we're gonna raise our arms up and lower them down. Lift up and down, so into shoulder press. I know our arms are talking to us right now. You won't be here for much longer. Awesome, let's do 8 more. 7, 6, you guys got it. Hold strong. Final 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Slowly lower it on down with those weights by your side. You can do some shoulder rolls to the back and then a couple to the front. Go ahead, place those weights off to the side. Probably won't be using them for the rest of class. All right, and then from here, go ahead, keep that right foot out in front. Pick up that left leg. We're gonna send it back behind us into a lunge position, and we're just gonna lower it down and lift it up. Down and up, down, lift up. So making 2 90-degree angles with those legs, just like with those squats. Our body is going straight up and down. You can pretend you're a horse on a carousel. You've got that metal bar going straight through your body here. So you can't move forward or backwards. You can only go straight up and down. Really think about pressing that weight into that front heel and that back toe. You're gonna start to feel that work in those glutes, in those hamstrings, as well as, of course, in our quads. 4 more. 3, 2, hold this one down at the bottom. Holding here. Tiny pulses. Just for 4, 3, 2, holding down low. We're gonna pick up that back foot and send it diagonal behind that front leg so that you can kind of see it behind the other side here. So into a curtsy lunge position, we're gonna wanna open our hips to the side, but point them forward. From here, we're down and up, down, lift up. Awesome. Down and up. 4 more. 3, 2, hold this one down at the bottom. Same form as with those other lunges. Keeping those legs at 90-degree angles, shoulders stacked over those hips. Pulse it out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, stand it up, bring that back foot, high knee in front, and then we're gonna step it back to that lunge. Step it into the high knee, and then step it into that curtsy lunge. So lift, lunge, lift, curtsy, lift, lunge, lift, curtsy. You guys got it. So figuring out this pattern here and holding it, once you get the hang of it, you can speed it up. If you're struggling with your balance like I am, you can keep with the tempo we're going at and just think about squatting a little bit lower, or I guess lunging it a little bit lower each time. We're here for 15 more seconds. Holding strong, you guys got it. Last 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Go ahead, shake it on out. Pick up that right leg, send it back behind us. Lunge position on that other side. We're down and up, down and up. I know that leg's already talking to us. We just worked it on the other side, but you guys got it. Hold strong. Keep that strong form, shoulders stacked over those hips. 4 more. 3, 2, hold this one down at the bottom. Find that strong form and we pulse, pulse. Just for 4, 3, 2, hold down low, pick up that foot, send it diagonal behind that front leg. We go down, lift up, curtsy lunge on the other side. Remember, keep those hips square with the front of the room, sinking down low every single time. You guys are killing it today. We all got this. We are well more than halfway through with this workout today, so holding strong to the very end. 4 more like this. 3, 2, hold this one low. Last set of pulses in these lunges. Holding strong for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into that front foot, drive that knee forward. Step it back into that lunge. Drive that knee up, step it back into the curtsy. Lift, lunge, lift, curtsy. Lift, lunge, lift, curtsy. You guys got it. We have seen this before. So remembering to focus on that strong form. Oop, again, if you're struggling with your balance like I am, slow it down a little bit, but still challenging yourselves by sinking nice and low in those lunges. 15 seconds to go. You guys got it. My balance is a lot worse on this side, but we are pushing through here. Last 3, 2, final 1 on each side, and last 1. Go ahead, shake it on out. We're gonna step those feet into that second position and then open them so that our feet are wider than shoulder width apart, toes still pointing to opposite corners, into a plie squat position. We're gonna lower down, lift up, down, and up. So weight is in those heels, sending those glutes straight up and down. So make sure we're tucking those hips under, not setting those glutes behind us. Shoulders stacked right over those hips. So again, keep that chest open, and we don't want to be leaning forward. 4 more like this. 3, 2, hold this one down low. Glance down, make sure you can tap out those toes. Little taps here, sink a little bit lower. Awesome. You guys got it. Engage those cores. Find that strength here. Last 4, 3, 2, down and up. We're down, lift up, down and up. Squeeze those glutes on the way up. Think about engaging those inner thigh muscles. You guys got it. This is our last big leg move of the day. So holding strong. Awesome. 3 more like this. 2, hold this one down at the bottom. We're gonna lift our right toe, pulses on this side, just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep that toe lifted, back to our squats. We're down and up, down, lift up. So still thinking about going straight up and down, feeling how that weight is a little bit differently distributed on that right leg. 4 more, 3, 2, once again, hold this one down at the bottom. Drop that right heel, left heel lifts. Pulses here. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Again, keep that heel lifted. We're down, lift up. Full squats here. Down and up. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those inner thighs. Just for 4, 3, 2, once again, hold this one down at the bottom. Drop that left heel, and then this time challenge to lift both heels. Pulse it out here. If your body is shaking like mine is, that is totally okay. We are challenging ourselves here, and we just have 4, 3, 2, keep those heels lifted, extra challenge, down, lift up, down, lift up. So again, another balance challenge here. You guys got it, pushing through, down, lift up, down, and up. 4 more like this. 3, 2, last one, hold it at the bottom. Drop those heels down. And then from here, we're gonna slowly lower down, plant those hands on the ground in front of us, step those feet out behind you into a plank, and then we're gonna step them back into a wide position, come up into a squat hold, and then lower those hands back down, step out into that plank, step forward. So we're into some sprawls. If you're wearing sneakers and you're comfortable with hopping out and forward, feel free to add that hop. But whatever you choose, make sure you're sinking low, speeding it up here. We'll be here for 20 more seconds. So challenge yourself with this little bit of a cardio burst here. We are moving towards our final little bit of class today. So push yourself to the very end. Last 5 seconds. Hold strong here. We have 3, 2, and 1. Roll it up nice and slow. Shake out those legs, and then make your way over to the end of your mat. We're gonna inhale, reach those arms up overhead, open up the chest, and then exhale, fold forward, and then start to walk your hands out into a plank position. So from here, right away, option if you want to come down to your knees, or if you want to come down to your elbows. Just make sure your backs are nice and flat, gaze stays down towards the floor, and we're stacking those shoulders over those wrists. So nice, strong position here. Option is to bring one knee to the outside of one elbow, send it back, switch sides. So into some spider climbers right here. Really squeezing that core as we drive that knee up towards those elbows. Final 10 seconds in this plank. You guys got it. We are strong to find that strength right here. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Send those hips up behind you into down dog. Pedal out those heels, press your chest towards the ground to stretch out those shoulders and those shoulder blades. Nice deep breaths. Reset yourself right here. And then nice deep breath in. Exhale, shift back into that plank. One more time here. You guys got it. I know this is challenging, but we are in this together. Awesome. This time, option to bring opposite hand up to opposite shoulder. So into some shoulder taps. Try your best not to let your hips sway side to side. Really squeeze that core to try to keep our bodies as still as possible. So if someone were to video you from the hips down, it should look like you're not moving your upper body. Final 10 seconds. We just have 4, 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead, drop those knees to the ground, big toes come together, shift back into a quick child's pose. You can roll out those wrists, stretch out those shoulders. We just have one final plank right after this. So getting set, getting ready to challenge ourselves in this final push here. All right, go ahead, rise on up. In 5 seconds, curl those toes under, back into that plank. In 3, 2, and 1. Step those feet back, rise on up into whatever your plank is today. From here, option to step one foot out to the side at a time. So stepping it out and in. From here, if you want an extra challenge, you can go into some plank jacks. Whatever you choose, we are here for 20 more seconds. So pushing ourselves to the very end. Remember, this is our last plank of the day. We are almost at the end of class. We just have 10 seconds left. So hold on here. We are all strong. Push yourselves in this last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, shoot those hips up behind you. Down dog here, pedal out those heels. And then go ahead, bring that gaze forward. Carefully walk your feet towards your hands. And then we're gonna sit it on back into a seated position. Woo, I am sweating. I don't know about you guys, but we are almost done with our workout for today. So getting set here, go ahead, reach your arms out in front. Heels can stay on that mat for now. We're just gonna lower it down and lift it up. Lower down, rise up, down, and up. Awesome. 4 more like this, just warming up that core. 3, keep that head in line with that spine. Hold this next one down behind you. Gently rest your hands on the ground behind your hips and then raise those legs so they're parallel with the ground. Awesome. From here, we're gonna lower down and lift up. Lower down, rise tall. Down, lift up. If you're comfortable with this, you can bring your arms to your side, take out that assist, and just go into full lemon squeezers. Holding strong. We have 4, 3, 2. Hold this boat position. Hold, hold, hold. Relax those shoulders. Neck is in line with that spine. Gaze forward. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it forward. Stretch it out. Nice deep breaths. You guys are killing it. We are so close to the end here. Go ahead, reach those hands behind you. Lift those legs back up. Last time, send them out in front. Bring them back. Forward and back. Forward and back. When you're ready, take out those hands. 8 more. 7, 6. You guys got it. We are so close. Final 4. 3 here. Last 2. Final challenge. Hold this one out slow. Hold, hold, hold. Lower down, nice and slow, all the way down. And reach up overhead. Nice full body stretch. Stretch it on out just for a second. And then we're gonna bring those legs up overhead. Hands come back behind our head. And we're gonna reach opposite hand up to opposite foot. Lower down, reach, and down. So speeding this up here. Really doing our best to peel as much of those shoulders up off the mat as we can. Awesome. Let's do 5 more to each side. So 5, 4, 3, 2, last one to each side. Keep those shoulders peeled off the mat. We're gonna reach both hands up. Tiny pulses. Reach for those toes. See how much of that upper body we can reach off that mat. Really peel those shoulders up off that mat here. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those legs lifted. Arms come down to our sides. You can rest that head down on the mat. Pressing that lower back into the mat here. We're gonna lower our legs down nice and slow and then lift them back up. Lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift it back up. Down for 4, 3, 2, 1, lift it back up. We are so close to the end of our work today. And lift back up. 3 more like this. And lift back up. Last 2. And lift it back up. This time we're gonna lower it down for 4, 3, 2, and hold here. Hold those legs at a hover, pressing that lower back into the mat. Go into some flutter kicks. Tiny little kicks right here to finish it out. We're gonna hold these for 20 seconds, and then we are on to our stretching. So we are so close to the end of this workout. Push yourself through. Hold strong. Last 10 here. You guys got it. Nice deep breaths. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lowered on down. Reach your arms up overhead. Nice full body stretch here. Breathe through. Relax that core. Awesome. And then when you're ready, we're gonna roll it up nice and slow into a seated position. Go ahead, bring your legs open into a wide stance. Fold forward, reach to the front of the room. Stretch out the backs of those legs. And then from here, go ahead, walk your hands over to one side, and you can reach your arms up and over. If you want a deeper stretch, if you're able to reach your foot, you can kind of pull those toes back behind you, so kind of flexing that foot to get a deeper stretch down the back of that one leg. Awesome. Again, nice deep breaths. Go ahead, walk your hands back over to center. Stretch it out here for a second. 2 deep breaths. And then cross it over to whichever foot you didn't already stretch. And again, you can reach it up and over and peel those toes back towards your chest for a bit of a deeper stretch here. Awesome. Go ahead, make your way over to center one more time. We'll go ahead, close our legs together, and then again, reach for those toes. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Try to keep that back as flat as possible, but I know that's definitely a challenge for me here. All right, go ahead, slowly walk your hands back towards your chest to roll up slow. We'll pick up that right leg, cross it over the left, step it down onto the ground right by our knee, and then we're gonna bring our left arm and twist around. So we're gazing over that back shoulder. So I'm gazing over my right shoulder. Nice spinal twist here. Really press that elbow on that knee to get a deeper stretch in those glutes. All right, and then go ahead, bring it back to center. Step the other leg over right here. And again, bring that right arm, pressing it against that knee to stretch out that side of our leg and our glutes, and gaze over that back shoulder. All right, coming back around to center, we're gonna bring our feet together into a butterfly stretch, holding here. Again, get your knees as close as you can to the ground, and then leaning forward, but still trying to keep that back as flat as possible. And keeping that neck in line with our spine here. Awesome. Go ahead and roll it up slow from here, whichever way is easiest for you. If you're gonna make it to a standing position, you can hold up forward fold on your way up. So one last chance here to stretch out the backs of those legs. Just stretch it on out, doing whatever feels good for you right here. And then we can slowly roll it up to a standing position. We're gonna reach one arm back nice and close to our ears. And then from here, go ahead, pick up that same side leg, grab the top of that foot, and then bring those knees nice and close so they're pretty much touching. Awesome. Keep those hips square. Think about pressing whichever leg is bent. Press that hip forward to get an even deeper stretch in those quads. Whoop. And again, a little bit of a balance challenge here. Go ahead, shake it on out. We'll roll that opposite arm back behind us. Nice stretch here. And then on this next one, go ahead, lift up that foot. Bring our knee nice and close. And again, think about pressing that hip forward to get a better stretch right here. I know some people always say, if you put, I guess that made my balance even worse, but for some people it helps to put your finger on your belly button. Clearly that did not work out too well for me, but maybe it'll work for you guys today. All right, go ahead, shake it on out. One more little arm stretch. We're gonna reach our arm across our chest, grab it with the other above or below the elbow, and then think about relaxing that shoulder down and away from our ears. Sometimes I know people like to roll their neck slightly away from that ear, so you can try that, or roll that neck away from that shoulder. So if that feels good, you can try that out. And go ahead, shake it on out here. Reach that other arm across. And again, you can gently roll that head away from that shoulder. Keep it down and relaxed away from those ears. Nice deep breath stretching through here. Awesome. All right. Shake it on out. We're going to finish up with 2 big inhales and exhales. So nice wide stance. Squat down here. Scoop up that air. Inhale up. And exhale one more time. Inhale down. Exhale, reach up. Shake it on out. Awesome job today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for this little at-home bar workout. Again, my name is Morgan. I'm with Penn State Campus Recreation, Fitness, and Wellness. Remember to stay positive during this time. Do your best to stay healthy, drink lots of water, get lots of rest, keep working out with us. Continue to check back in to see all the other videos that we're posting for Penn State Campus Recreation. Again, thank you so much for working out with me, and hopefully I'll get to see you all soon. Bye, guys.